Mary Lake, 14 serving 8. Pops that serve over toward Alexa Dreyer. Catherine Decker off the block. Bauer for Robinson. Schaefer. Alexa Dreyer.
Being a part of USA this summer was such an honor, and just the experience itself was incredible, and the fact that our team did some awesome things while I was a part of it is just on top of that really great. And one, representing America was amazing, but just the girls and the team and the coaching staff made the experience so smooth and so memorable, and it just felt fitting that we won that VML tournament, or that we got that bid, because we all felt so tight and close, and I don't know, I just have so many memories with that team that I love. I love them.
Watching her play and interact with those girls and the coaching staff, I mean, my heart was full. I was so happy for her. I was happy for our team that was able to watch it online and on TV, and it was just cool to see her performing at the very highest level that she can, and she was successful, and she had such a great time. So I was just happy to see her, give her a hug, and tell her I was proud of her.
It was just really awesome to see how they treated volleyball, and it was their profession, and they took it so seriously, and taking care of their bodies, whether that was post-treatment or getting warmed up for practice, really seriously, and it just made me respect the game at a different level and want to show the girls that I respected the game, because those veterans are so impressive, like Jordan Larson, Kelsey Robinson, just really impressive volleyball players and humans, and I wanted to try to be a little bit like them if I could in any way.
Mary's experience with USA Volleyball has made her a better volleyball player, has made her a better leader. I've seen a lot of growth in Mary from her experience with USA, and I'm grateful for everything they taught her, and that she's able to come back to our program and teach us the things that she learned. It's going to be part of our history forever. The fact that she's on our current roster playing for the national team and help that team earn a spot in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, that's going to be with her and with us forever, and I think that's really cool. It's a tribute to her, her hard work, her charisma. People want to be around her. People are drawn to her. She's a really good volleyball player, and we're just so grateful that we get to be around her for a little bit longer. Mary on becoming BYU's all-time dig record holder, 1,794 digs. That's incredible. I'm super excited for you. You put in the work. There's many more to come. Let's go. Congrats.
Hi, I'm Mary Lake. Hey guys, I'm Grace. I'm an incoming freshman.
Hi, I'm Kiani, and we're gonna play some 90s trivia.
Hi, my name is Morgan Johnson. We're playing trivia, and I'm kind of nervous because I was born in the 2000s. So we'll see how this goes.
Friends. Full House, Full House. Full House.
Full House. Thank you.
I know it.
You don't know this.
Family, no way.
Beanie, no, Cabbage Patch Kids. Pumpkin Patch Kids?
Close.
Patch Kids.
Specialty before that.
Sour Patch, no.
It's a vegetable, it's kind of like lettuce.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh, Cabbage Patch Dolls?
Cabbage Patch Dolls.
Nintendo.
Xbox. Is it Xbox? Game Boy.
Nintendo.
Xbox? I don't play video games.
Steve Urkel? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. Oh, Urkel.
I don't know why I can't remember his name. Urkel? Steve Urkel?
Oh, doesn't he say where's the cheese or something? No?
Tamagotchi? Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi.
This is a tough one.
BYU, what's his name? Steve Young.
That's so embarrassing. I really don't know.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Ty Detmer.
I have no idea who that is.
The Cheetah Girls. I know that's not what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry.
Spice Girls.
Sugar and Spice Chicks. Spice Girls.
Spice Girls?
It's definitely not Heather Olmstead. It's no, it's not.
Is that Heather?
Heather? Is that Heather? Oh, Smash. What's it called? Space Jam.
Oh, Looney Tunes, for sure. Not Looney Tunes, Space Jam.
It's the Space Jam. Space Jam.
Am I supposed to know the show?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Space Jam.
It's good.
Putty. Mighty Putty. What is it called? Teleputty. What's it called? Mighty Putty.
Putty? Play-Doh? Play putty?
Silly Putty? That's okay.
Is that like the silly putty stuff? Oh, I love that. I love that.
I'm Michaela Chester for NCAA.com. I'm joined by Mary Lake today from BYU. And Mary, let's start talking about this BYU program, team, and culture. Why do you love being a part of it so much, and how much does it mean to you to be on this team?
Yeah, it definitely means so much to be representing this school and everything that it has to offer. The volleyball program is incredible, and my favorite part about it is that they really want the girls to develop not just as volleyball players, but as people. And so the coaches are always explaining to us our priorities, and the girls really take that seriously. And I feel like I'm just becoming a better person every day at practice and just being with my team and staff.
And there seems to be a theme of family in this program, and you had family members who your sister played on the BYU volleyball team, so you certainly know it, but how does this theme translate onto the volleyball court?
Yeah, I had a sister who played here. My parents met at BYU, and I have a lot of family that went here. Also, a lot of girls on the team are in that same boat. They had moms who played on the team or dads who played other sports, and I definitely would say even the players who didn't have that history, it still feels like a family. And as soon as you walk onto the court, or even if you just come for a visit to our campus, that feeling of family and becoming part of our family is real. And we treat everyone like we were all born into the same unit.
And switching gears a little bit, you played on the USA national volleyball team. How did you bring that experience back to BYU with you?
Yeah, I got to play with USA this summer, and it was such an honor. I definitely just appreciated the small things about being at a college campus, and I loved representing USA and all that meant. But I missed being at BYU, and it made me really cherish my last season here and my last season with my girls who are younger than me instead of the opposite. And so I just think I had a different view of all that we have here and how grateful that we should be, because I experienced something different. And even though it was just as awesome and incredible, BYU has so much to offer. And I'm just really grateful to be playing college here for one last season.
And this year, you guys lost Ronnie Jones-Perry from last season. You have a freshman in the mix. How have you grown into your position as a senior leader, and how have those younger girls settled in?
Yeah, just the team is always changing, and we've had this conversation topic before my sophomore year when we had lost Amy and Whitney, two really dominant middles. And I think every year people kind of try to create some drama that we don't really recognize as a team, because my coach does such a good job at figuring out girls that should be on the court and recruiting such amazing players that we're fine every year. And definitely my role is different. I've been playing with those girls for 3.5 years because I came up here early. And so I've been playing with them since I've been here. But the younger girls are doing such a good job at stepping up, and everyone is filling their role and trying a little harder at practice every day. And so I think people just are stepping up, and our coaches always do a good job at doing their job and putting together a great volleyball team.
And last year, you guys were the only ones to beat Stanford in the regular season. Then they beat you in the semifinals. And then this year, you beat them again in the regular season. Can you explain that whirlwind?
Yeah, it definitely is a funny series of events. I mean, playing them at the Smith Fieldhouse last season is something that I'll always remember. And it's a game that holds dear to my heart. I read about it in my diary sometimes. But that loss was tough. I mean, Stanford's a great team, and they play really good volleyball, and we just didn't play that well that day. And so that was kind of a bummer. But I don't know, you just kind of have to think in the moment and think of every game and every point, even just individually. And so even when we played them a couple weeks ago, I don't really think the girls were thinking about last season or thinking about revenge. It was just, okay, what do I got to do this next point to beat the team that's across the net for me? And it just happened to be Stanford. And that's one thing that I think our program does really well, is we don't really get in the ups and downs. We just kind of treat each point for what it is, just a game of volleyball.
Yeah. This week, you've got San Diego. They're a team that's knocking on the door of the top 25, and they pushed Nebraska this year to 5 sets. So what's the mentality of this team going into that, and how are you preparing for it?
San Diego is always a great volleyball team. They're obviously really well coached, and they know what they do well, and they do it well. But I think this kind of sounds cliche, but we just do a good job at treating every opponent with the respect that they deserve. And everyone deserves respect, because anyone can beat anyone on a given day. And so we just try to prepare for every match as consistently as we can, and try not to psych ourselves out, because San Diego's just a volleyball team, and they do their things well, but we do our things well too. And so, I don't know, we don't really talk about, oh, San Diego's coming up in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or next week. We just think about the next match, and our next match is San Diego. And so we're just preparing accordingly.
Well, thank you so much, Mary, and good luck this week.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Woo! Let's
go. Let's go, middle. Just one of you. Just me and my girls. Let's go. Where? All right, let's go. Yes, Key. Good set. Great job, setters. Good job, guys. Great job.
Thanks for the words.
No, those slides work really good. Na 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 na. Let's just be super assertive and
Let's bring good energy. I know we're kind of tired, and it's like Monday, and we're coming off the weekend. We can bring good energy.
yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Kiss up.
Get up!
Right here, right here. Tap. Help. Mine.
Outside.
Out. No. Yeah. Hey, right here. Let's go. Go. Cover. Out. Yes. Good job.
Good job.
Thanks. Tay. Mine. Taylin. Yes. Cover. Hit it. Yes.
Hey, good
Good job.
Good job.
Hey, I like that move more. Right here. Hey, we're gonna be super stopped on defense, okay?
Yes.
Let's dig some balls. Yeah. Make sure we're covering, guys. Right here. Sets back, 3 up. Yes. Cover. Yes! Good. Thanks. Woo!
I love you, buddy.
Me too. Love ya.